Muhammad took us to see Ahmad's cousins, who he also rescued that day from the Samouni house. 6-year-old Abdullah was trapped inside the same house as Ahmad, surrounded by his dead cousins and uncles. Terrified and distraught, he could hardly speak to us. There was no food or water, he told me. We only had tomatoes. What happened to your family? I asked. They were in front of me, dead, and I was just looking at them, he said. Abdullah's father, Wa'il, escaped on the first day of the Israeli raid. For 4 days, he thought his son was dead.
I don't know what to do. I still don't. Look at him. He's so ill. They're all terrified. He cries all the time. His shoulders hurt and it has infection, but he can't stand the smell. He cries when he looks and smells his wounds. And his leg, look, I want to take him out of Gaza for treatment, and I want to be able to go back to the house and get the rest of my family so that I can bury them.
We tried to get to the family's house, but it wasn't safe. Okay, so this is really the closest we can get to the Samouni house. It's about 1 kilometer that way in an area called Zaytoun, but it's really not safe to go there. In fact, paramedics, journalists and humanitarians can't get to that area without special permission from the Israeli army. Now, Zaytoun, the neighborhood where the Samouni household is just one neighborhood where Israeli ground troops are operating. And according to the Red Cross, there are many more houses in different neighborhoods which could potentially have injured and dead people still inside. Ra'id also took part in the rescue effort last Wednesday. He says he could smell dead bodies and blood in the area.
We saw people lying dead on the streets, more than 9 along the way before we got to the houses. We only went into 5 homes. There are other homes in the area, and I'm sure there are more dead in these houses. But the Israeli army stopped us from going any further.
The United Nations says the Samouni family's story appears to have all the elements of war crimes. The Israeli army told Aljazeera they have no documentation of this event. Humanitarian organizations have asked for an investigation. But while these processes get underway, Israel is denying access to the areas worst affected by its ongoing war. Aid workers here fear Abdullah and Ahmad's stories may well be just the beginning of what Israel has done and continues to do to the innocent here. Shireen Tadros, Al Jazeera, Gaza.
Some of that suffering very